Now, I ain't one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicles Speak. Is Wendy Williams returning has been the topic of a lot of conversations. She quickly disappeared about a month ago, and guest hosts have followed filling in those big shoes. No pun intended, but let's be honest, nobody can really host the Wendy Williams show quite like Wendy Williams.
No, I don't think. No, it's Ask Wendy, not Ask You.
Now, one of my faithful subbies showed me proof that she was emailed on Friday requesting her attendance at Wendy's February 4th show with guest host Nick Cannon. Now, the gag is she didn't request tickets for that day. Obviously, they're trying to fill seats because people aren't interested in seeing him. The people want Wendy. Now, Wendy was thought to be at home recovering from complications of her Graves' disease, but my source told me that she chartered a private plane straight to Florida and booked it out of Jersey, honey, without Kelvin. Now, that's where her son attends school, that's where her parents stay, and that's also where her best friend stays. Now, Wendy was seen walking out of CBS in Southern Florida with no arm brace, soaking up the sun. As you may remember, she wore an arm sling in which she covered in her clothes, and she said that she never broke or fractured anything a day in her life, but this time she had a slight hairline fracture, but never told us how she got it. Now, it doesn't help that Wendy's mother-in-law, Miss Perline, allegedly contacted the National Enquirer, stating that she witnessed her son attacking Wendy before. Now, that left a lot of us to believe that that's exactly how Wendy hurt her arm. Needless to say, rumors have swirled around the couple regarding the divorce, secret baby, mistress of now 11 years, and a slew of other things. Hollywood Life is reporting that Wendy Williams, who's 54, and her husband Kelvin Hunter, who's 46, are not separating. That's what a source close to the Wendy Williams show television host is telling Hollywood Life exclusively, following multiple rumors that they're headed for a divorce. There is no truth at all to the separation rumors swirling around Wendy Williams and her husband Kelvin, the insider says. Wendy and Kelvin have been together a very long time, and they have longevity on their side with over 22 years married. Like any other couple, they have their ups and downs, but they are happy and as strong and solid as ever.
No way. No way. I want to see the receipts.
Now, if this is their definition of strong, I definitely don't want to see their definition of weak. Now, in recent rumors concerning Kelvin cheating on Wendy, this wouldn't be the first time he cheated. Wendy actually admitted that he cheated before, right after she had their son, and she caught him on the phone talking to another chick, and even after all of that, she stayed.
I overheard some greasy talk from the next room. Well, who's he talking to? So, I tipped and I crept and I heard what I heard, and I was like, wow, okay, so this is how it's going down. We have, that was, little Kev's 12, so that was 12 years ago. It has made our marriage, and I know this is cliche, but it's true, it's made our marriage stronger. I love him and he loves me, and we addressed it head on. And if you told me when I was 25 years old or 30 years old that I would stay around for a cheater, I would have been like, you's a lie. You are lying. I've got way too much to offer a man to stick around for him cheating on me. I would never have an open relationship. I think that's a recipe for disaster. And if you need some strange, then, and I'm not condoning it, but all I'm saying is, what is the purpose of telling? Because all you're doing is hurting feelings. Nobody's giving you an award for admitting that you cheated.
So basically what you're saying is that if Kevin cheated again, you just don't want to know about it. Just keep it on the low.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I cheated on Kevin,
right,
I would not tell him. If you cheat on your wife, don't tell her. Right. If you are busted, then confess.
Now, speaking of cheating and not letting it happen again, in a lawsuit obtained from the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, Nicole Spence sued Inner City Broadcast Corporation, Williams, and her husband Kevin Hunter on June 11, 2008 for unlawful employment practices and discriminatory treatment, harassment, and unlawful retaliation against plaintiff. During Spence's employment on radio show The Wendy Williams Experience, she claimed that she was forced to work in a hostile work environment based on her gender. Plaintiff has been degraded as a woman, subjected to vulgar acts of sexual harassment, repeatedly sexually propositioned, verbally abused, called a stupid F&B, cursed, yelled at, and physically threatened with violence. Spence, who was employed in August of 2004 and promoted to a talent producer in May of 2006, claimed her written and verbal complaints regarding the unlawful conduct caused the company and Williams to retaliate against her. She alleged she was stripped of her material job duties and was physically threatened and nearly attacked by Miss Williams. She claimed the company executives paid for her husband Hunter and at times his girlfriend to go with the company employees on trips to Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and other places. As reports claim, Hunter has been hiding a secret affair with massage therapist Sharina Hudson for years. Williams denied the rumors. She claimed he would scream obscenities at Spence and that he targeted female employees by calling them B's. She alleged that he openly called her a B, effing B, stupid B, whore, MFer, and dumbass. She claimed Hunter repeatedly sexually propositioned her at work, telling her over and over that he wanted to F her. He called Miss Spence on her cell phone at all hours of night and told her that he had been dreaming about sleeping with her, the suit alleged. Defendant Hunter also told Spence that she had a big butt and she was going to be a hot B and that she needed a real man. Defendant Hunter often asked her who she was effing. When she continued to reject his advances, he reportedly told a male employee that she was not effing him because something was wrong with her punani. She alleged on one occasion that defendant Hunter openly physically abused Ms. Williams, pinning her against the wall with his hand around her neck, choking her while repeatedly pounding his fist into the wall directly behind her because she had been smoking cigarettes. Spence claimed Hunter punched Williams in the face and violently attacked her in the parking lot used by company employees. Defendant Hunter also physically threatened to commit violence against Ms. Spence in the office, the report alleged. Hunter charged at Ms. Spence while threatening to inflict physical harm on her, which caused Ms. Spence to further fear for her safety in the company. Y'all, it seems like Kelvin is a goon, and this story from 2008 matches a lot of what people are saying about Wendy being abused now in 2019. Now y'all stick with me for a minute because I'm about to put y'all on game. Now y'all remember this story happened on June 11th, 2008, and you remember in the story I told y'all that the company would pay for Kelvin to take his girlfriend on trips to Puerto Rico and Jamaica and everything else. Guess who he moved to the deluxe condo in the sky on June 1st, 2008. Click on the link at the top right if you guys are confused about the deluxe apartment in the sky, honey. But this is the one that he sold last year. Sharina moved in June 1st, 2008. Now y'all know I'm legit when it comes to my receipts, and one of my subbies put me on this website, and this website is the truth. So this is the condo that him and Sharina shared together. He bought it in August of 2004. She moved in June 1st, 2008. Date first seen and date last seen have to do with the post office and when you start and stop getting mail at that address. Sharina got a traffic citation on July 18, 2011 in Iredell County, North Carolina, and the address that's on your driver's license has to match the address that's on your citation, and that address just happens to be the same condo that her and Kelvin share. He moved her in a month before the Wendy Williams show started airing in select major U.S. markets, and a year and a month before it started airing nationwide. So it seems like once the Wendy Williams check cleared, he decided that he was able to afford another chick. And stuff like this pisses me off because before Wendy got big, Kelvin got locked up in 2003 for distributing and selling CDs. So it's like she made it possible for him to get money, and he takes that money and spends it on another chick. Like, who does that? Now Kelvin went and got him 2 Infinities back in 2013, and guess who else got one? Now Sharina has to feel some type of way not bringing anything to the table, so she opened up a business in 2017 called NKT Realty, and then she opened up a company called Lavish Couture where she's supposed to be some type of personal stylist. Girl, I wouldn't let her style my daughter Barbie doll with the way she dressed. It's just really messed up that all of Wendy's money is going to take care of her husband's mistress, allegedly. Woo child, obviously Kevin got the game all the way twisted, like for real. And now there's an alleged baby involved. I'll be damned if you cheat on me for 11 years, beat on me, and then take my money and give it to another chick. Is you crazy?
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
This is the time that family and friends need to bond together and try to get her out of this situation the best way possible. You no longer have to stay in it for your son or whatever reason she's been staying in it, honey. Get him off your information, honey. I was able to find out so much because you got him as your manager and he's got stuff going to your home when he should have an office that he has it going to, child. You don't let men like this handle your business. I'm trying to tell you, Wendy, I can school you. Anyway, I hope she knows that there's life outside of divorce, and she definitely does not not have to deal with
You're a
this.
fairly tall girl yourself. Have you ever been in a physical relationship? I mean, a physically abusive relationship yourself?
I've never been in a fight in my life. Not some stupid hating girl on the playground, and not in real life. No, I don't put up with physically abusive relationships. And even though I do believe in counseling and things like that, fortunately, because I've got a reasonable career that gives me a situation where I can just pack up and go to a hotel and deal with the rest through divorce court, I would divorce. There is no coming back from that.
What I need you guys to do is leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this situation with Wendy, Kelvin, Sharina, and everything, child. And you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. And before you go, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, like this video, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.